and welcome to Fishing Rocks. Today I'm up in the Blaen y Gwent valleys where I'm going to be doing a spot of perch fishing using spinners and artificial lures. I'm going to have two setups, a drop shot rod where I'll be using rubber worm imitations, some grub imitations, maybe even some small fry depending on how the perch are feeding. I'm also going to be alternating with some small MEP type lures, you know, the spinner rotating blade lures. The sun's out, it's not too windy, so I'm just going to have a few hours, work my way along the lake, sort of have a few casts in every swim and see what turns up. Before we get fishing, let me just run you through my setups really quick. On the drop shot setup, I have got a ultralight, I think it's 5.5 foot, a spinning rod, 3 to 15 gram this one. I've got it paired up with a 1000 size reel loaded with 12-pound braid. Then from that I've got around 2.5 foot of fluorocarbon attached to my braid. Halfway down there I've got a drop shot hook. I think this is a size 2 or 4. That's fixed to the line with a Palomar knot. Then going down to the bottom end, I've got interchangeable drop shot weight. Also, you can alter the depth to which your lure's fishing. Obviously, if you're not getting no bites, you can slide it up the line and fish harder to the bottom. Or equally, you can slide it further down the line and fish up higher in the water. So that's my drop shot rod. On my other rod, which I'm going to be spinning with, it's a 7 foot jig rod. This one's a bit heavier, it's 5 to 15 gram. I've got this paired up with a slightly larger reel this time. 20-pound braid leading down to about 2 foot of fluorocarbon, again 12-pound. I've got interchangeable swivel so I can change lures really quick. And then on the business end, I've got a MEP style spinning lure with a rotating blade. This one is silver with blue dots. I've got a few of them in my tackle box. Obviously, if I don't get no takes or no bites, I'll probably alternate, try some different style lures. So there's my setups. Let's have a few casts. I'm going to work my way down the lake back to the car park. Hopefully we'll get a few perch. I'm going to start off having a few casts on the drop shot rod. Now I've got a few different lure types to try today. I've got some natural earthworm imitations. I've got some curly tail grubs. They work quite well usually. I've got some ragworm imitations where I use for my LRF fishing. They work quite well for the perch also. I've got some little rubber shads with the curly tails. You can also get the paddle tails as well. I may try some of them. And I've also got little crawfish, lobster imitations, I guess, shrimp imitations. I'm also going to give them a go. Let's get one of these on the hook and start fishing. Right guys, this is first cast with the drop shot. I've got a imitation earthworm. It looks like the water is fairly low actually. I thought I'd be fishing into deeper water. I'm going to start in this swim, make a fan shape, make a few casts all the way down the swim. I'll see if I get any knocks. Obviously if I have no joy, I'll move on to another swim. And also, when you're drop shotting for perch, don't neglect the margins. Sometimes you'll get fish lying right in the margins. So let's give it a few casts. Slow retrieve, and because it's a sensitive tip, jig the tip a couple of times also. Nothing on the first cast. I think I just seen a perch go for the worm then, right in shallow. Absolutely gorgeous day for it. The water's actually quite muddy, so a earthworm imitation won't be so visible. But probably if I don't get any knocks on the earthworm, I'll probably change it up for a blood red worm or yellow ragworm imitation. But I'll give her a few goes first. Nothing still. It's the other half phoning, I think. I think I'm gonna have a change of lures. May try a curly-tailed shad. With these shads, quite easy to hook them. You just go in through the underneath of the mouth of the shad, out through the top of the head, so the lure's actually got plenty of movement then. I think I just had a knock. Didn't feel like weed. Let's give her another cast with it. First fish of the day, I think. Oh, he's dropped it. Oh, just lost one. It's a shame. Let's give her another cast. Felt like a very small fish, mind. Fish on, I think. Fish on, yes, save the blank. First fish of the session. Hopefully we'll get a few more. Not the biggest of fish, but great fun. Well guys, I've saved the blank, caught a little perch. Not the biggest of fish by any stretch of the imagination, but we're a beautiful little perch and I've saved the blank. Get him returned. I've been working my way down the lake. Didn't have any more fish in any other swims. The lake's gone like a mill pond now. It's really nice. The evening's setting in, so I'm gonna have a few last casts in this bay before I get back to the car park. Hopefully I can wangle out one more perch for the session. Well guys, I've come to the end of my session today. Only the one perch for me, but I've had a nice time. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and stay tuned for more Fishing Rocks videos coming very soon.